Hey all, it's Denise, and I'm here this week to finish off the piece that I was working on last week, and I promised you that I would show you the finishing details. So this is Studio Session 151, following up 150 from last week. So take a look and see the details and my process in finishing this piece off. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. And thanks for being here. I will see you again next week. Bye. Okay, here I am back. And day 2 of taking a look at this little floral painting and seeing how we can work this out. I like the direction it's going, but I'd like to see it liven up a little bit. I can calm the colors down with the backgrounds that I use, but I pulled some more papers out. I am liking that color added in there. I'd like to add a little punch of red, and I wasn't wild about how the white papers that I added turned out. So I think I'm going to take a touch of red, not on my original color palette, and I think I want to just smush a little bit of that in there. Not even sure I like that. But I like that a little better. At least it has some color going on, so I can see it take shape. Kind of just working this around to get that color elsewhere repeated on the painting. Okay, I've got that. Now, my medium. And this is just a polyacrylic medium I'm using. So let's bring some of those papers back. I think I'm liking this. Okay, so I think I've got enough of that red in spots here and there. And I like what that added. I might even take a little tiny bit of it to add right in here to liven up that pink a little bit. And maybe right up here. So that's really helping brighten up the painting to me. Really like which way that's going. Now over here, love this color. I just happened to come across this paper. So I might Just add a little bit to it. I think that's kind of fun. I like that. I don't want to cover up all my text that I have here. And it's all a preference of what papers you want to add in and the shapes that you want them. And this is paper that's been painted. It's one of my old palette papers. Gotta make sure they're all laid down nice and tight. Now I think I want to just continue painting backgrounds now that this has had a day to dry. I'm still using my unbleached titanium, which I like a lot. And I'm going to start on the interior and just paint an inside there. And find my shapes. Okay, so now this is one of my favorite parts of a painting. I think I like all parts, but this is one of my very favorite things to do, is to go in a negative paint and find my shapes and help define them. But in the process, I go over and over in my background colors, changing colors, adding to colors, toning them down, lightening them up. And the reason I do this is I like to have colors peeking through in the background rather than just have one solid color. I like the variations in colors, I like the buildup, I like the history that it adds, and yeah, I like this process. And it also gives me a space to think about what's the next step? What am I doing next? Now you can see here I'm adding in this burnt orange, this rusty color, and I like it, but you'll see when you see the final painting, this is not the direction I want to go. So I'll go ahead and start to cover it up. And along with that, in this process, I also start covering up things that I'm finding are not that important. Not everything gets to stay, not everything gets to be in the finished product. So this is the time that I take to do that, to make those decisions, cover things up, change my colors, and yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. So there you go, keep watching and you'll see where this piece ends up. Back with my afternoon coffee. Trying to figure out where I want this to go. I actually kind of like it like that. I'm wondering if I need to add just a couple whites. And I want to drag this out a little bit. You know, make it kind of extend out. That's what I was thinking. So this is what happens. You just kind of play around and see where you want it to go. I have my polyurethane here. Let me stir that up because it's been sitting on my table here for a couple of days, waiting for me to finish this piece. Let's see what this is going to do. Now this will become a little bit more transparent when I lay it down. One would hope. I like this side. Let's get that to lay down. I like that. I like that element in here. I don't even mind that it had a little bit of red paint stuck on it. I thought I would cover that up, but it seems to be working okay. And I might have the same luck over here. Have that paper turned the right way? Yes. This paper does have a right side and a wrong side. I like that. And I think I'm gonna like this. Take it off the side. No, I think I like it on there. I can put it down here. It does have a straight edge on it. Let me just rough that up a little bit. There. I like that. I think I've got all my Stabilo pencil sealed so it's not going to run in and smudge off. I like that. It really helped open up the flowers. I don't want to put too much of that on, too much of a good thing. And maybe now I'm just going to play around with some papers and see where I want to take this. I like that little bit of red right there. Let's hope it dries a little bit redder than what that is. Let me see what other papers I have. I have this. This is kind of nice. It's just got a couple little, I'm not really sure, little pods or something from a tree. So that would be fun to add in here somewhere. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay. Got a little bit more of that color. Have to be careful not to dip my brush into my coffee. And grab. This does have a lot of paper on it. It has a lot more paper than I normally do. I'm gonna go over this and make sure that my pastels are locked in. I like where this is going. I do want a little bit of a whiter paint down here at the bottom. So let me grab that. Okay, I have a little bit of titanium white. I don't want a lot of it. I just want a little bit, maybe just to indicate some light. Like coming behind. There we go. I like it. That picked that up nicely. I might even take a little bit of white. Hope I don't regret this. Don't really need that much white up there, so I'm gonna wipe that out. I feel like I'm in a good spot right now. Is this where I want to stop? I could bring in some pastel. Don't really know if I need to. This color, and I might be doing this too soon. I think it's going to be better for me to wait until everything's dry, if I even need to do anything at all. I could keep going, but I think I'm just adding things that don't really need to be added. I think what my best bet would be is to go around, make sure that everything that needs to be sealed in is sealed in. I could add a little bit more Stabilo. I think I'm pretty good with this. I could keep going, but it really doesn't make sense to keep going. So I can sign this. I like just the subtle pencil mark. So now I just need to put a top coat on this, and I'm gonna call this done. So thanks for watching me finish it off. Who knows, I might come back tomorrow and want to add something else, but for right now it's a nice little floral, and I think I'm going to leave it alone.